This gentle yoga sequence will help you tap into your own inner capacity for healing and well-being by teaching you a series of movements that you can do anytime. They are designed to stretch and open areas of the body that facilitate a full breath. As you do these movements, can you create the intention of moving the body with wisdom, listening to what feels right and safe for you in this moment? Can you move with joy? Can you maintain a sense of gratitude, well-being, and peace throughout all the postures? Let's begin with the sound of the tingshas. Sit in a tall and dignified position and take a moment now to feel your breath. Your breath, by supplying your body with oxygen, supports everything that you do. Every inhale and exhale is a healing act. Place your hands on your belly. Notice what is happening as you breathe normally and naturally. Can you feel the movement of the belly? Next, place your hands on your side ribs and notice how the rib cage moves with each breath. Can you feel the ribs expand and contract? Be patient. Have the idea that you can breathe wherever you place your hands. Now place a hand on your chest and notice how the chest moves with the breath. Finally, rest your hands anywhere that is comfortable. Notice the full movement of the breath in and out of the body. See if you can breathe with a little less effort and tension. Now let's begin to move and stretch the body. If you do not wish to do some of the movements, you can always choose to breathe and visualize the movement instead. Kara, Bronwyn, and Sarah will be offering you different versions of each pose so you can pick what feels safe and comfortable for you today. Inhale, stretch the front of the body by drawing your shoulders back to lift your chest and draw the spine into the body to slightly arch the back. Exhale, move into a back body stretch by drawing the chest and belly in to round the spine and stretch the back. Let each inhale and exhale begin the movement and draw you into the stretch. And feel the end of each breath complete the movement and deepen the stretch. Repeat for 5 cycles. Good, and release. Next, take your knees wide and lean forward in a seated position, only as far as is comfortable. And rest your arms on your thighs or dangle the arms down by the feet. Relax the head and neck and stay for 5 breaths. Feel the movement of breath in your back and in your belly. Slowly begin to round the spine and sit back up into a tall seated position. Let's do that again. Folding forward, relaxing the head and neck, and dangling the arms or resting your arms on your thighs. Breathing into your back and belly. Now pushing into the feet to come back up to a tall seated position. Now sitting up tall, drop the right ear towards the same shoulder. Take your right hand and rest it on your left collarbone area. Feel the subtle movement of the breath under your hand. Stay for 5 breaths. And now changing sides, drop the left ear towards the same shoulder. Take your left hand and rest it on your right collarbone. Deep breaths into the stretch. Release. Now clasp your hands in front of you. Begin to straighten your arms and press the palms away from you to spread the shoulder blades. Drop your chin towards your chest. Feel free to raise the arms only as high as is comfortable for you. Feel the movement of the breath in your upper back. Staying for 5 breaths. Good, and release. Sitting up tall at the front of your chair, gently roll your shoulders forward 5 times. And backwards 5 times. Well done. Now, sitting up tall, tuck your chin in slightly, like a tortoise retracting into its shell. Draw the belly button in towards your spine, and then begin to look up. You can place your hands on the seat behind you, interlace your fingers, or hook your arms around the back of the chair. Feel the opening through the area of the heart and between the collarbones. Stay for 5 breaths. Good, and release. Sit up tall at the front of your chair. Take your legs wider apart, then lean to the right side, letting the spine and ribcage curve until you feel a stretch in your side body. Support yourself on your hand or elbow. If it feels right for your body, raise your left arm up and over your head, and stay for 5 breaths. Well done. Changing sides, sitting up tall, and then lean to the left side, letting the spine and ribcage curve until you feel the stretch. Take your hand or elbow to your left leg, and then raise your right arm up if you like, and breathe 5 breaths. Well done. Let's finish by coming to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes and enjoy the sensation of your body moving as you breathe. As you inhale, feel the breath expand the lower belly, upper belly, rib cage, and chest. As you exhale, let the breath go without effort. Be patient with each inhalation and keep inviting the breath in until you feel comfortably full and radiant with breath. You might even open your mouth and let the exhalation be an easy, soft sigh. Have the feeling that you are receiving each breath and welcoming it with an open heart, keeping a soft smile on your face. Well done. Now slowly opening your eyes and continuing your day. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Let me take off. Have you ever known me? I am Mankom. I just come here this year, February, and I'm the main teaching monk here who teach in English. And normally we will, who may I ask who just come here for first time? Oh, 3 of you. Oh, more than I thought, because I don't know many of all members here, because when I come here the country locked down, so I'm not sure who is the old member or just come here. Normally we will do some stretching to prepare our body before we go with our mind together. And before we start meditation, we will have some time that I can share some meditation technique or some good story to cleanse your mind, to make your mind be ready for the meditation today. And then we will meditate around 30 to 40 minutes together. And after finish all, we will have a group reflection. I will let you reflect your meditation experience. You can see your the paper that you have with your shares before. You can have your time to reflect and share with each other in this group, because some of you may have a great experience that you can share, and it can encourage other people, or sometimes some people have problem in meditation time, and other people have some good suggestions, so a good way to solve the problem, so we can help each other to develop our meditation experience together. And today I have before we start, I want you to, we will close your eye for a minute together before I start some good story today, and bring your mind with the present. Now close your eyes and bring your mind back within you at the present moment for a minute. Now open your eyes. Can you see what happened with your mind in only 1 minute? If your mind is calm, it means you have very well trained mind. But if you found that your mind is fried, it's jumped to many stories in only 1 minute, it means that your mind may need some time that you have to practice it. Because if you if this thing happen, if you found that your mind is not stable, it's not still, it's only 1 minute. It have a lot of story happen in only 1 minute. It means that it's not have any space for you to get more get it don't have more some space to get a new thing in your life, to get some good thing, some good chance. And when you live your life, it's normally that we will have something more and more in our life. It means we keep many things more and more, keep in our minds, and our mind will be more complex and more chaos. And it may make you hurt with something inside sometimes if you don't have time to clean it. So that's why we should have some time to practice our mind. It doesn't mean only meditation can help you. It just means that you just need to have some time in your life to release everything in your mind, to relax and be with yourself, be at the present, not get anything more, and release everything. Like sometimes you go to, you travel to some natural attraction, some like you go to the waterfall and you feel very relaxed. You want to be there forever because that time you have your time to connect with yourself, to create everything in your mind. And it's of course that you will feel very satisfied, you will feel very pleased with that time, because it's that time is only time that you can connect, you can listen, you can talk with yourself. Because normally in our daily life, we have normally everyone, I think for normal people in general, we don't have much time to really listen to our voice inside. Especially this day, we have news update every second. We have social network, and when our jobs, we can sometimes our boss can ask something about our jobs every time, every minute. So we have less space for ourselves to be within at the present. So that's why meditation is good. And the story today that I prepare for you, that is actually it is a fable. It's not real story. But sorry, do you feel hot or not? Okay. The name of this story is The Cracked Pot. Okay, let's start the story. Once upon a time, a young woman worked for a merchant who lived on the top of a hill. She worked as a merchant's laundress, and every day she had to walk down the hill to collect water from a stream. She had 2 pots to carry water, which she hung upon a pole she could carry over her shoulders. With time, one of her pots got a cylinder cracked along its side. She observed the cracks on the pot and decided she could still use it. One pot cracked, and she wanted to still use it. Every day, the woman carried those pots down the hill to the stream, filled them to the brim, and walked back up the hill balancing the pole across her shoulders. By the time she reached the house, the crackpot would be only half full, while the other pot delivered a full portion of water. And it is a fable. The crackpot glanced at the other pot and saw water fill on the top and began to feel desolate. The full pot was proud of its accomplishment, while the crackpot felt ashamed and miserable that it was able to accomplish only half of what it was meant to. Yeah, crackpot have only half of water compared with the full pot. After a few years of what the crackpot perceived to be a failure, it spoke to the lady. I apologize for my flaws. The crack on my side has made me useless. I spill half of water. I am of no good. The pot said this, and the lady felt sorry for the old crackpot, and she said, "But pot, you don't understand. You haven't been paying attention. Look around you. As we return to the master house, I want you to look at the path we traverse." And the next time, when the lady carried the water up to the hill, the pot carefully observed the path up the hill. For the first time, the pot stopped looking inward, and instead looked out. On his side of the trail, the pot noticed beautiful flowers growing in abundance, while the other side was still dry. As the woman reached the top of the hill, she asked, "Did you notice the beautiful flowers on the path? They are only on your side of the path. I had always known about your cracks, and I took advantage of it to water those beautiful flowers along the way. Without you being just the way you are, the path uphill would not have this beauty. And the crackpot was overjoyed. All his sadness was gone. He understood that the very thing he thought to be his flaws turned out to be a blessing for the flowers along the path. And the moral of this story is every one of us is unique. Sometimes we can see many flaws in our life. We may feel bad with ourselves, but it may have some beauty that we don't know. Maybe other people know, or nobody know. Nobody can see what happened, but everyone is different. So we can get nothing if we compare our life with other people. And this why I talk this story. I want to relate this story to meditation. When we meditate, many things will happen in your mind. You may have a lot of thoughts. You may feel pain. You may feel that you don't get good experience enough for today. Why sometimes other people they have very good experience. Why this thing happened to me? I don't want you to compare like that. I want you to feel that everything is okay, everything is fine, because this is me, this is what I have. Yes. If you have only like low cost car, and you see some people have sport car, and you feel sad for you feel lack of. I think all of you, if you have car, you may not feel you don't have car. Yes, if you have it, you can use it, and you can enjoy with your car to every place you want to go. It means what happened in your life, you can enjoy with it, and when you can accept everything in your life, it can make you enjoy with your life more. And it is about meditation. one meditator in the UK. I just read his book. As I remember, his name is Lord Narin. He give a meaning of practicing mindfulness or meditation. He give that it mean practice mindfulness or meditation is mean knowing what is happening, why it is happening without preference. So it means that when we practice our mind to be mindful, when we meditation or practice any techniques of mindfulness, we practice to see everything as it is, see our life as it is, and accept it. We don't judge it. If anything bad happens, we just notice, oh, it's happened. And when we don't focus on it too much, it will gone away. Like when someone shouts at you, and if you don't care, it will gone away. But if someone done something bad to you and you keep it in your mind, you think of it, it will project a lot, and it will you will have more pain with this thing. So meditation make you be with the present. That's why I want to check your first minute. Close your eye, and if you at the first minute that you close your eye at the beginning, if you still found many stories, and 30 minutes after this time, from now on, if you still have a lot of story coming to your mind, and you don't need to care much about it, it's just state of your mind. It's just what you have. You may feel not peaceful enough. Many people they don't find any peaceful moment in first meditation. But if you can do as what I said, just be with the present and accept everything that gonna happen, I'm sure that you will find something in this meditation time. It is okay. So now we will practice meditation together. You can follow my voice, and when you find that you feel very content or you feel comfortable or very content with the present, you don't want to follow my voice anymore, you can feel free to practice by yourself. And before start, I want to tell something, only something more, a bit more. When you sit, you can sit any posture that you feel comfortable. You can sit. You actually sit back straight without any support. It's very good. But if it is just only first time for you, you can sit any posture that you feel comfortable. You can your leg, your hand, you can adjust whatever you feel comfortable. And when you feel uncomfortable in meditation time, you can move. You can feel free to move mindfully, and you don't need to just sit back stressed all the time and be too stressed, because many meditators and the Buddha also, about meditation, he mentioned about instruments thing. We don't do it too loose or too tight. We find the balance between too loose, too tight. We find the balance between being at the present, be mindful or focus, balance with relax. Yeah, we are not too relaxed, and we don't do too much. Find the balance between it, and you will find your middle way, and you will have a good time today. Okay. So we can start now. Now is inner peace time. It's time to find peace. Time to relax. Time to rest your mind and your body. Adjust your sitting posture. Sit in comfortable posture. And you can start by taking a deep breath. Breathe in deeply. And breathe out slowly. Breathe in gently. And breathe out naturally. Every time that you breathe in the feeling of peace, joy, and happiness. Every time that you breathe out all worries, concerns, and tensions. In and out. Then you don't need to focus on your breath anymore. Bring your breath back to its nature. And observe your whole body. Relax your whole body. Relax from top of your head down to your forehead. Relax your eyebrows, your eyelids. Don't squeeze your eyes. Close your eyes as if you are going to sleep. Relax all muscles around your face. Loosen your neck and your shoulders. And observe your body down. Relax down to the tips of your fingers, your whole arms, your hands. Loosen your upper back, down to your lower back. Sorry. And relax down to the tips of your toes. And scan your whole body again. If any part of your body still feel uncomfortable, you can take your time to relax or adjust your posture until your whole body feel completely relaxed. You feel relaxed until you feel like you can lift your body here. You can take off your body here. And you can go with your mind. You can have your time to watch your mind, to make your mind clean and clear. So you need to make your body feel completely relaxed. Let your body melt to the surrounding around you. Observe your body from inside to outside. It is comfortable enough. If you feel uncomfortable from inside, you can take a deep breath more. And if you've already find your comfortable posture, now let's release everything in your mind. All thoughts that come into your mind. We can notice what happened with our mind without judging. We don't think of anything that come into our minds. Let it come and let it go. Like the cloud in the sky. When we look at the cloud, it comes into our eyesight. And it will go away. If we don't try to run or to drive, follow the cloud, it will go away. But if we still follow the cloud, if we still follow the thoughts, your mind will be tired finally. So this time, leave everything behind and be with the present. Be with you. And to make your mind clean more, you can imagine that now you are sitting alone in some peaceful place. Maybe imagine that you are sitting alone. Or can imagine that you are somewhere around natural place near the waterfall, on the mountain, in the forest. You can imagine any surrounding, any place that make your mind feel calm and peaceful. And expand your awareness. Expand your awareness. Allow that area, that empty room, that waterfall, or the forest, and take your time being with that peaceful place until you feel calmer. You have less thought in your mind. If any of you still have lots of thought, you can take your time to release our thought, to observe what happened. And if any of you still feel uncomfortable with any part of your body, you can adjust your body mindfully. Once you have less thought, you feel more content with the present. Now I want you to have some meditation support to support your mind to be with the present. Because untrained mind is it's hard to be with the present for a long time. So we need some reference point in our meditation to make your mind can be with the present more easily. The first support is visualize some object. Visualize some peaceful object within your mind. A peaceful object that you can visualize easily is maybe the sun, the star, a big tree, or it still can be your natural place. Visualize that object within your mind. And you just touch that object softly and gently. We visualize as a meditation support. So we don't need to try to make it happen clearly. It just supports our mind to be at the present. And if you found that you need to think when you visualize an object, you need to use your brain to make it happen in detail. If this thing happen, I don't want you to do visualization anymore. Because we just an observer now. We don't try to do anything now. Just observe this until everything in our mind clear enough so that we can connect with ourselves inside, connect with the inner world. And the second support that you can do, if you don't love to go with the first support visualization, the second support is mantra. Mantra is repeating only few words. Any words that you can, when you repeat within your mind, and it make you feel peaceful, it make you feel mindful and relaxed. And the words that I normally use in this meditation class is Samma Arahang, Samma Alahang, Samma Alahang. This verse is from ancient language that mean the right way to purify your mind. You can repeat Samma Alahang, or you can repeat any verse. Just make it happen softly and gently. If you find your mind go with your thoughts, you can bring your mind back to the present softly. And from now on, I will let you observe your mind in silence. Make sure that you feel content with whatever you do now. You don't feel stress, and you are not to relax until you feel sleepy. And now, let's meditate in silence for a moment. As we come to the final part of meditation, I want you to bring your awareness back within you again. And accumulate your feeling. If you found any peaceful feeling in meditation time, I want you to accumulate this feeling and expand this feeling. Share this feeling with everyone around you. May everyone be happy. May everyone in this area be healthy, and you can continue expand your feeling, expand your awareness until it covers the larger area, until it covers the country, cover the world. May everyone be strong. May everyone be content with their life. May everyone pass their difficult time easily. And then bring your awareness back within you again. From this moment, I want you to take more time. Take only a moment to maintain your mind, to maintain your peaceful mind. Bring your mind back within you at the present. Touch the present moment softly and gently. And now it's time to open your eyes. Okay. Oh, I will. You found it's difficult or not the first time? Oh, okay. We will talk in reflection group later.